St. Peter's College, Colombo, Pollination branch. Today I am going to discuss a lesson on biology, grade 12. Today the topics I am going to discuss are pollination and Parthenocarpy and Parthenogenesis. First we are going to talk about pollination. Before that, we will learn the structure of a flower. If we go to the basic structure, flower is connected to the plant using a stalk. It is known as the pedicel in an inflorescence or peduncle to a single flower. This peduncle is here formed a receptacle. It is like a small bulb and all the floral parts are arranged in the receptacle. And the outermost layer is the sepals. It protects the flower when it is a bud, and the sepals form the calyx. And after the sepals, the most attractive part, the petals are there. Petals are arranged as whorls and they are in lightly color. And these petals form corolla. And after that, the male part is there, the anther and the filament forms the stamen, that is the male part, and the female part here forms the stigma, style, and the ovules forms the carpel or the pistil, that is the female part of the gynoecium. This is the androecium. So those are the parts of a flower, and the sepals and petals form the perianth usually. So we are going to pollination. So pollination is defined as transfer of pollen grains of a flower to a major stigma. Transfer of pollen grains of a flower to a major stigma. And there are two types in pollination. Self-pollination, maybe the same flower, the same plant, or cross-pollination. It means another flower, the same species. So, if we define self-pollination, when pollen grains are transferred from an anther to a flower on the stigma of the same flower, it is self-pollination. Okay? Pollen grains transferring from the anther of the flower to the stigma of the same flower, it is self-pollination. And cross-pollination, when pollen is transferred to a stigma of a different flower of the same species, it is known as cross-pollination. So, the same species, pollen can be transferred to another species also, because it is done by mosquito and also wind, but it is not pollination. When it is transferred to another flower of the same species, it is known as cross-pollination. Cross-pollination is very important than self-pollination, because cross-pollination results cross-fertilization. Cross-fertilization means it shuffles the gene, it mixes the gene within the species, and it forms new genetic combinations which is leading to evolution. So, it forms new genetic combinations with some favorable characteristics with causes evolution. So, the pollination results fertilization, and flower is formed by mitosis, inside the flower meiosis occur, and pollination causes fertilization, which gives rise to a new plant. Here, when pollen grain is transferred in pollination, it forms a pollen tube. It means the pollen grain germinates and forms an embryo, forming a seed, and also which gives rise to a new plant. there are many agents of pollination. So these agents may be mainly animals and wind and sometimes by water. And animals, not all the animals, mostly insects such as butterflies and bees, and small birds, and also some mammals including rodents or bats. And here when pollination occurs, this agent is known as the pollinator. Pollinator carries pollen in pollination. So these are the animal agents of pollination. It includes insects such as butterflies and bees and small birds and also bats and also some rodents like squirrels. And there are some features in insect pollinated flowers, and it has sweet nectar and scent to attract insects, and also the stigma is sticky, the pollen is sticky or spiky, and the petals are brightly colored to attract the insects. And also stamens are inside the flower because the insect is usually going inside and then the pollen grains are coming to its body. And wind pollinated flowers are different. You can see the flower is not attractive, nor need to have brightly colored petals, so they are and small petals are there, and also large number of pollens are produced because it is dispersed to light. When it is dispersed to air, so there's a possibility it is waste. So lot of pollen grains are produced here, and no nectar is produced, and also large stamens are there and they are coming outside of the flower because it should be directed to the wind. And water pollinated flowers are very few. One is Vallisneria. Sometimes people mislead. Water lilies are not pollinated by water. It is attractive and scented. It is pollinated by insects. This is Vallisneria. It is a submerged plant in fish tanks or ponds. So, in water pollinated flowers, the flower parts should be waxy because those are most of the time inside water and no odor or nectar here. And pollen is floated and very little pollen is produced and it is floated. And they are very light in weight to be floated. So, this is Vallisneria, how the pollen is, these are male flowers actually. From the male flower, the pollen is released and then floating and coming to the female flower. And there are some mechanisms in plants to improve cross-pollination and also to prevent self-pollination. So those are some mechanisms: heterostyle, self-infertility or self-sterility, and unisexuality or dioecious plants, protandy and protogyny, and also having special floral structures to prevent self-pollination. So this is heterostyle. It means styles are in different lengths. So relative to the stamens, styles are having different lengths. Here you can see the stamens are shorter here, the style is taller here, and also style is shorter here, and the stamens are in a top position. So same flower cannot be pollinated, same pollens. So an example in Sri Lanka is jasmine, and this is line diagram of the same phenomenon. And second occasion is self-infertility or self-sterility. It means here you can see the genotype of this plant is S1 and S2. So the same stigma is there. And the pollen grains is 3 and S4. It means from another plant it has comes of the same species. So the pollen tube develops. But here when S1 and S2 pollen grains are coming, the pollen tubes are not germinated. So this phenomenon is known as self-sterility. The plant has its own chemicals to prevent this. So even if self-pollination occurs, sometimes pollen grain may develop very slowly or reduce self-pollination without developing the pollen tube. So some plants are having this. Most common example is Passiflora or passion fruit, potato and tomato, and the gramineans and all the grains including grass has this. This is Passiflora, passion fruit, and it has reflected stamens to disperse pollen grains to another flower, not to the same flower. This is passion fruit. It has self-sterility mechanism and also the unisexuality. Some plants are dioecious plants. It means female and male plants are there separately. The most common example is papaya. It has here the female flower and these are the male flower of papaya, and in coconut plant also female flowers and male flowers are there in the same inflorescence or the same plant. So it is not a dioecious plant, but it has unisexual flowers. And this is the bisexual usual flower, and this is a staminate flower with stamens. It is a male flower. And this is pistillate flower. It means it has the female part and is the female flower. So some monoecious plants, it means having both the male and female flowers are there in some plants in the same inflorescence. And most common example is coconut or Cocos mesifera and also corn. And dioecious plants are some papaya, and you can see some papaya plants with a lot of flowers. Those are most probably the male flowers, and no fruits are going to get from them. The date plant is also, it is a dioecious plant. So protandry and protogamy, and it is also another mechanism. It means in some flowers anthers mature first and release in pollen. So it is known as protandry. Now the stigma is not receptive, it is not open yet and it is not functioning yet. The most common example in Sri Lanka is tridents. It is a weed, and in some plants what happens? Anthers are not shredding pollen, it is not active, but the stigmas are receptive, it is open and it is active now. Pollen grains from other plants, it is coming here, it may germinate because it is receptive, and the stigmas mature first and it is protogamy. And the most common example in Sri Lanka is Aristolochia subsunding singular. So this is a flower to show the same incident. In the first day, what happens, you can see this stigma is closed and anthers are shedding pollen. Here, the stigma is open here, and anther is not all, the pollen has already shed and it is not active here. Here, the same incident, stigma is closed and stamens are shedding pollen. And there are some special floral structures to prevent self-pollination, and one is some inflorescences hung downwards. here. Most common example is wind pollinating plants. This is a gramine flower. The floral parts are hanging downwards. So they are not in contact with each other, the stigma and the stamen. So self-pollination is prevented here, and flowers are having attractive colors to attract more insects which carry their pollen away, and they have scents as well as nectar. And in mustard plants, stigma is borne above. You can see the stigma is borne above. It is coming out of the inflorescence. It is a special adaptation. So, we are going to Parthenocarpy now. It are very common with Parthenocarpy fruits nowadays. So, in some plants, fruits develop from the ovary without fertilization, and these fruits do not develop seeds. This is called a Parthenocarpy. You can see the seeds are there, here no seeds. In the banana, most common example is banana, no seeds in banana which we are using nowadays. And this is banana with seeds, and these are not edible actually, and these are some other sorts of seeds and without seeds, and grapes also same here, tomato also same, without seeds and seeds. This is Parthenocarpy. It means without fertilization the fruits are developed, but no seeds are developed here, and this is chemically induced or artificially induced by using plant growth substances. So it is not a natural phenomenon if we do it commercially, but naturally also it occurs in some plants such as parthenogenesis is another phenomenon in plants. In some plants, seeds develop without fertilization, and this is called parthenogenesis. In certain grasses it happens, and parthenogenesis is common in some lower animals such as bees, and in plants it's not very common. In some plants only it is there. Seeds are developed without fertilization, and it is common to grass. That's why grass is most widespread in the world. So we are going to see the differences between Parthenocarpy and Parthenogenesis. And so Parthenocarpy means fruit is developed without fertilization. Parthenogenesis occurs, reproduction occurs, but it is developing seeds without fertilization. And fruits produced through the Parthenocarpy does not contain seeds. And here plant organisms, it may be plant or animal, and it may be haploid usually, and they can't reproduce successfully, and they does not produce an offspring. Here haploid offspring is produced. Here only the root is produced. No plants are produced here. So this is occurring mostly in plants, maybe banana and pineapple. And this parthenogenesis may occur in some insects and certain grasses. So this is the end of the lesson. Thank you for listening.